Hey y'all, so I'll tell you another story about me going to the hole. So I'm in the bathroom at Yankton smoking, and my buddy Smoking Joe comes and he wants to monkey fuck his cigarette off of mine. So he's monkey fucking his cigarette and Will Rogers walks in, the sawed off inbred Tom Cruise. So Smoking Joe drops his smoke. I step back and flush my cigarette. Well, about that time, Will Rogers gets up to there. What'd you flush? And I'm like, I didn't flush shit. And he's like, what was you doing? I was like, I was smoking, man. That's my cigarette on the floor right there. I took the hit for Smoking Joe because I knew I was fucked either way because he saw my hand with the cigarette in it. So I knew I was fucked. And I'm a real gangster. I'll take that hit from my homeboy if I have to. So he says, all right, cuffs me up, and he takes me down to the captain's office. I get in there, and the captain's like, it's your lucky day. And I'm like, oh, yeah? And he's like, yeah. If you tell me what I want to know, you won't get shipped off this yard. Otherwise, you're getting shipped. And I'm like, bet, man, I'm ready to get shipped off this yard. This place is trash. And he's like, oh, who's got the cell phones? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. He's like, who's got the drugs? And I'm like, I sure the fuck don't know. He's like, where do you get your tobacco? I'm like, I don't know, man, you're off the ground. And he's like, bullshit, I know there's stuff in here, you're gonna tell me where it's at. And I'm like, dude, I didn't get here telling, I sure the fuck ain't gonna tell here. You wanna ship me, ship me. He's like, no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a half an hour to go back to the unit, and you come back here with either a cell phone or a bag of tobacco, or you're getting shipped. And I'm like, dude, you just as well cuff me up and ship me right now, because I ain't going back there and getting shit. He's like, you think you're a tough guy? I'm like, no, I don't think I'm a tough guy. I just ain't gonna fucking go rat for you. He says, you got a half an hour, get going. The clock's ticking right now. So I go back to the unit, I shake hands with everybody that I knew and shit, told them what was up, said, hey, I'm probably getting shipped. I gave some of my stuff away because I figured I was getting shipped. And, you know, I walked back and he's like, so, what do you got for me? And I lifted my hands up and I'm like, not a goddamn thing. Oh, he was so fucking pissed. And I'm like, let's go. So they fucking cuff me and they put one officer on each side, and one officer in front, and one officer in back to transport me to the fucking hole. What a fucking joke. So I sat in the hole for a week and I contested at the DHO hearing, and I beat it because Rogers didn't actually, what they were trying to get me for was discarding something during a search. I forget which shot it is, but it's a 100 series shot. And they didn't get me because Rogers had never seen me actually flush anything. He just heard a toilet flush and assumed it was me. And I said, no, the cigarette that was on the floor was mine. And, you know, so I'd taken credit for that. So they couldn't hang that up on me. But anyways, man, like the captain up at Yankton was a real fucking douche knuckle, man. He had his head shaved and he was all fucking, he thought he was Billy Badass. When they searched my stuff to put me in the hole, they took the cardboard printed picture of Babe Ruth out and they were trying to steal that fucker. And then like 2.5 months later, when I was cleaning their office one day, when I was geeking out really bad and cleaning their office, I got behind the printer and I found that fucker. So either they tried to snag it or something, or they were trying to make copies of it, I don't know what, but I found my shit in their office like 2 months later. So yeah, FTF 030, fuck Yankton.